Hey, how's it going, everybody? Finally came across another Freya, one of the new Valhalla heroes. And this is the highly emblemed version. I can't remember if I uploaded a video before. I did film one before, but there was a period of time where I was losing a lot of my videos. So I wanted to give this a try again. Let's look at her real quick. So with that many emblems, those are very solid stats, though she's more geared like what a sniper would be, especially with the fast mana speed. So if you don't know what she does, she summons a Raven minion for everyone with 20% HP, so that would be like almost, with this many emblems, that would be about close to 300 health, which is pretty significant for fast speed. And the second time, she'll increase their attack by 120%. So she ends up being like a fast healing dot hero kind of, and gives everyone increased defense. So that increased defense with Gwyn's increased dark defense could put this purple team that I'm using, this 3-2 purple team is pretty crappy. So I'm only using it. Normally I don't attack yellow tanks because I don't have a good purple team yet. Until I can get Cage leveled up. But I'm not going to start on him until I finish Jabberwock, who's in the slowest portion of leveling a 5-star. So, what troop does she have? Mana troop. So there's not a lot of direct damage. They're going to try to kill me with minions and mana control. So, fortunately I have Jabberwock, who can put some pressure on the wings there. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I sort of didn't feel she was that good. Oh, we could kill her if we can get a purple in there. No. So this is where it gets bad. Yeah, I sort of undervalued her a little bit. Well, I didn't ever really come to much of an opinion about her, but a lot of people are slow to get on the minion train. It's a funny image. And someone in the room is laughing at me talking about the image of a minion train. And I lost my train of thought. But yeah, she's a very different style of hero, but she has some significant capabilities. That's that thing where you're feeding off each other's laughter, and she's trying to turn away from me to make it not so bad. Okay, we killed Gwyn, but we almost lost Proteus. This minion train has left the station. So, all right, we got redhead. Let's freeze. I don't want to get hit by Kingston, but it's smarter to freeze the left side. So maybe if we can get this right side taken care of, we'll let her fire again. Just before we have a minion runaway train on our hands. So, sorry about this extra silly video here. Okay, so she hasn't been able to fire a second time. Yeah, 290 for her minion. She hasn't been able to fire a second time, so she hasn't given the attack up yet. But let's try to wipe some of these out, and then we can see how much of an impact that has. From the other fights that I've had against her, it has been pretty significant. Yeah, it becomes kind of like Vela's dot damage in a way, where it's like not very significant, but because it's so consistent and it's coming from so many sides, that it can be a problem. Okay, so hopefully we can get a purple. Nice. It should not quite kill redhead, I guess. I always forget that she deals damage. Okay, so let's take her out. Try to leave Kingston as long as I can. I am trying to fill my hero chest too, so I would like to win this. But we'll hold off on Jabberwock for a minute. So what I would like to do is try to get a heal. So I don't want to kill her minions, so we need to let her fire again, basically. So I guess I had a decent board, but it wasn't anything crazy. So I am having to like let her fire. You know, she basically has to fire twice. The first time it's kind of like a heal, and the second time is basically making it a dot damage scenario. That's not ideal. Okay, so now there's no way to see what their damage is. Interesting. Well, I'm assuming that she's fired twice, and that's what is going on here. It'd be cool if they inflicted a small poison damage or something similar to... Okay, so those two minions hit for 44, which is pretty significant. They're usually around, I don't know, 10 to 20, if I think about minions in general. Alright, guess we'll let her fire one more time. I'm not really that impressed with her, based on what I'm seeing in this fight alone, because I'm giving her lots of time, and that was with, I think, did Gwen go off or did I kill her first? I think I might have killed her first. Alright, let's look at what these are at now. So yeah, they're hitting for 50 each, so if she goes off twice early, that could be, by the time she has 2 out, that could be, let's see, 50 times... Yeah, that could start to be pretty significant. Okay. Enough fooling around, though. That didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Okay, hopefully I can actually win this now. I think it should be fine. Oh, with that increased damage. What is her realm bonus to? I forget. So I think there's going to be some tweaking with the realm bonuses in the coming weeks for sure, because what people are seeing is that the realm bonuses are overriding better versions of the same thing. So like Fenrir, I don't know the realms well enough to know which one he is, but his thing is that when his health is low, he gives minus, if it's only one hero of that realm, it's minus 5% accuracy. But that will overwrite other things like arrows or June's accuracy debuff or Neith's or any of those. So that is not ideal. I feel like the realm bonus is meant to be a way to make Season 3 heroes a little bit better. They want to keep pushing that forward, so it should be additive, because there's another realm bonus that gives 5% attack if you have only one hero of that realm. I think it goes up to 15% if you have 3 of them, which at this point is like impossible, I think. But that 5% will overwrite like Bold Tusk and other attack buffs, which is terrible. So that's like a benefit to the enemy. So they're going to have to retweak that. I don't know. Maybe they were just up against too tight of a timetable and they knew that would be a problem and that they just wouldn't have time to fix it to stick to the deadlines. So yeah, I think we'll see some tweaks around that to make them additive to any other things that are going on, because they're so small that adding an extra 5% is what the realm bonus should be. It's pretty insignificant. So anyways, Freya, 14 emblems. My purple team is weak, and I still beat that, even giving her plenty of time to go off. So I think she has to be in the right synergy. I can understand why they wanted to put her next to a yellow tank, because that's a good spot for a purple, but I think she needs to be with like a Vela and a Gravemaker or any of those damage over turn type heroes, or maybe other minion casters like, if you had her with a Telluria tank and another Vela flank, that could be really good, because then you'd have a bunch of minions out, so there's a lot of protection for the team. Vela's doing damage and protecting the tank. That would be a really good synergy, I think. But in this one, she was out of place and wasn't able to be as effective as she could be. So hopefully that was interesting. I'm trying to find all of these new heroes one at a time, but there's not a lot of them out there yet, so they're kind of few and far between, and occasionally I do skip one on accident. So anyways, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe and hit the bell icon. I really appreciate everyone that comes to watch my videos and subscribes. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.